How to socialize when quarantined in your dorm. Socializing is a classic part of dorm life, but people are being forced to adapt in order to prevent the spread of viruses like coronavirus when quarantined in your dorm. It may be awkward or difficult to employ proper social distancing when living in close proximity to other people, but it's vital to ensure that everyone stays healthy. Here are a few tips on socializing in your dorm when quarantined in your dorm. Practice social distancing with your roommate. Dorm rooms are hardly big enough for two people, let alone two people who are trying to stay 6 feet away from each other at all times. Still, it is possible to maintain social distancing when sharing a dorm with a roommate. Consider taking turns when one of you needs the space. If you need the room for folding laundry or doing a home workout, consider scheduling it while your roommate is out getting groceries or going for a walk. When you're both in the room at the end of the night, stick to your side of the room and communicate if you have to move about. Find alternatives for socialization. Just because we have to social distance doesn't mean we have to isolate. Host a virtual game night with one of our favorite board games to catch up with friends without putting each other at risk of getting sick. Many people are taking advantage of video communication services such as Skype or Zoom to replace in-person interactions. Games like Jackbox Online are offering ways to play together across any distance. However, if you're just looking to catch up, consider picking up the phone. Talking to friends on the phone is a great way to stay in touch and minimize the feeling of isolation that comes from self-quarantining. Maybe even bring back the old Omegle or chat roulette. Eat meals together. The lack of routine and schedule during quarantine is making life difficult for many people right now. Morning blends into afternoon, which blends into night, and it can feel like we spend all of it in front of a screen. To help combat this disconnected feeling, make mealtime a time of connection. Although sitting close to each other and sharing a meal obviously isn't a great idea, regularly setting aside time to eat and talk with your roommate from a distance is a great way to give your day structure. You can also take turns in ordering or picking up food. Just get something mindful of your roommate's diet. Be firm if your roommate isn't abiding by quarantine. Most quarantine guidelines are relying on us to abide by them without external enforcement. However, if your roommate is flouting quarantine guidelines and putting him or herself and you at risk, that can be a tricky situation. Try sitting them down and talking to them one-on-one about what's going on in the world at large. Chances are they may not be fully informed of the risk you're dealing with. If they don't respond to the facts, try stating your wishes and the impact it has on your mental and physical health when they don't abide by quarantine. If at the end of all of it they still refuse to practice these health standards, talk to your RA. The risks from coronavirus are serious, and you have every right to put your health first. Life is forcing us all to adjust to a new normal thanks to the outbreak of coronavirus. However, even with being forced to self-quarantine and wash your hands 20 times a day, it is still possible to be happy and even thriving. If you follow these tips alongside the tips on how to stay safe from viruses in your dorm, you'll healthy in your dorm until the pandemic is over. Thanks for watching our video. If you like this video, then hit the like button and also subscribe our channel for getting more videos on college life. Or you can visit our blog www.dormessentials.com.